Back here on the Locker Room Report, I'm Brady Beedon, joined once again by head coach Paul Winters. Coach, opening week didn't get off to the start you wanted. It started from the opening kickoff. It took your guys a little bit to rebound and kind of settle into the game, and by that point it was too late. What did you see at the start of that game against Slippery Rock?
Well, I think that opening kickoff changed our thought process. We kind of eased into the game, like you said, and we missed tackles that would have stopped them inside the 20. Mm-hmm. From that point on, we were kind of playing cautious and tentative, and they took advantage of it.
I know the coaches here would always say to me, the film's never as good as you think, but it's also never as bad as you think. When you went back and looked over the film, what did you see overall from your team?
Well, I saw exactly what I thought. We were tentative. Mm-hmm. Opportunities to make plays, both offensively and defensively, and we just, we're a step behind or just not pulling the trigger, so to speak. From a standpoint offensively, there were a few drops that really hurt us. We ran 90 plays on offense, and we had plenty of opportunity to put the ball in the end zone, and we just didn't take advantage of it.
Another thing offensively is early in the first half, you had drives, but it seemed like twice a holding penalty or something knocked you back behind the chains, and you offensively weren't able to recover and get that next first down. How important is it to keep those penalties away and just, I guess, if you're going to have them, time them a little better, because it seemed like they came at the worst possible time?
What happens with any football team, I think, is you start to feel a certain way about yourself, and that's how you play. Mm-hmm. And I think when we got behind early, even that whole first drive with the missed tackles on the kickoff and everything else, it just changed the way our guys played. For example, offensively, we go out after they score quickly, and we actually had seniors go the wrong way on the first play of the game. So it's not something that they're not capable of getting it done. It was just a mental block that hit them that we've got to get past.
All right, that game's behind us. Can't change anything of that. Shaw comes to town, home opener. First and foremost, what can you tell me about Shaw? Because I don't know a ton about him, and I'm sure there's a lot of the Warrior faithful that doesn't know a lot about Shaw.
Well, I believe they lost this weekend. Mm-hmm. Didn't really have a great game offensively, but watching their defense all week, they're very athletic, very fast. They play hard. They might take a few hits out of bounds. I think I saw that a couple times, and they had a guy who might have gotten a targeting call. So it's going to be a wild one, Mm-hmm. I think the key for us playing Shaw is that we keep our composure no matter what happens, and I mean on the scoreboard or on the field, what happens, but just play the way we're capable of playing.
That is one thing I think your team did do well last week, is kept your composure. The other team, Slippery Rock, had a few 15-yard penalties. I don't believe you have any off the top of my head, so that is one thing that if you want to take any positives, kept your composure when it would be easy to just lose your mind.
Yeah, exactly. And I don't think, we lost our aggressiveness at any time, other than what I was talking about earlier. I think that we're a more disciplined team than what we've been in the past, and that's important. And I think that's just part of putting everything together.
Coming out strong against Shaw, how do you as a coach try to prepare your team to come out and not be tentative? Is it in practice? Is it in the pregame? Or is it just make the tackle on the kickoff?
Just make the tackle on the kickoff. You can't yell at them to get them to play better. You can't coach them differently to play better. You just have to, it has to be an intrinsic thing that, you believe in yourself, you trust in your teammates, and you're able to take that shot. If you lack trust, you're not able to take the shot, and I think that's probably in any sport, but especially in football. Like if you don't think the other linebacker is going to be in a position to contain it, if you miss, then you don't take it.
Right.
And if you don't take it, you don't make it. So it's just go for it. don't worry about the consequences. Go for it.
Simply to end this interview, what are the keys to coming out with a victory against Shaw in your home opener at Tom Adams Field?
I believe the keys are defensively to contain their quarterback. He's a guy who can run and make plays. The play breaks down, he can make plays. I think from a standpoint offensively, catch the football, eliminate the mistakes, the untimely mistakes, and from a special team standpoint, make the tackle inside the 20-yard line.
Coach, thank you very much. Good luck against Shaw. He's Coach Paul Winters, head coach of the Wayne State Warriors. I'm Brady Beedon, and you're listening to WDTK The Patriot.